Who can resist the charm of French cuisine with its rich flavors and elegant presentation? Today, delve into the art of creating beef bourguignon, a classic dish that embodies the heart and soul of French cooking. Begin by gathering the essentials. You'll need about 3 pounds of beef chuck, cut into 2-inch cubes. Choose pieces with a nice marbling of fat for the best flavor. Alongside the beef, have ready some bacon, onions, carrots, and garlic. Don't forget about the mushrooms, a bottle of good quality dry red wine, a bit of brandy, and a few sprigs of fresh thyme. The journey starts by rendering the bacon. Cook it in a large pot until it's crispy and golden, then set it aside, leaving the fat in the pan. This fat is packed with flavor and will serve as the base for browning the beef. Brown the beef cubes in batches, ensuring each piece caramelizes beautifully. This step is crucial as it builds a deep, savory foundation for the stew. Once the beef is browned and set aside, use the same pot to sauté the onions and carrots. Cook them until they are slightly softened and golden. Stir in the garlic and cook for another minute until fragrant. Now pour in about a cup of brandy, letting it simmer and reduce slightly. This not only deglazes the pan, picking up all the flavorful bits stuck to the bottom, but also adds a layer of complexity to your dish. Next, return the beef and bacon to the pot. Pour in enough red wine to cover the meat and add a couple of cups of beef broth. Toss in the thyme and a bay leaf for that herby aroma. Bring everything to a boil, then reduce the heat and let it simmer gently, covered for about 3 hours. This slow cooking process is essential, allowing the beef to become tender and the flavors to meld beautifully. In the meantime, sauté mushrooms in a separate pan until they are golden and set them aside. During the last half hour of cooking, add these mushrooms to the stew. This adds a wonderful earthiness to the dish and enriches the overall texture. As the stew thickens and the meat becomes fork tender, your beef bourguignon is nearly ready. Finish by seasoning with salt and pepper to taste, and perhaps a little sprinkle of chopped parsley for a fresh touch. In summary, start by preparing and browning your meat, followed by sautéing the vegetables. Deglaze with brandy, then simmer everything in red wine and broth with herbs. Finish by adding sautéed mushrooms and seasoning to perfection. Now imagine the delight of serving this luxurious beef bourguignon to friends or family. The flavors are robust, the aroma enchanting. Why not give it a try? Dive into the process, enjoy the cooking, and relish the results of your culinary efforts. Bon appétit!